12 signs of poor blood circulation you must know. Ever felt those tingles, numbness, or that forever chill in your arms and legs? Well, before you go, nah, it's no big deal. Hang on. Your body might be dropping hints about something important, your blood circulation. Yep, that's the highway system inside you that keeps everything moving. And when it goes wonky, it could lead to some not-so-pleasant situations. So let's talk about those sneaky signs of poor blood circulation that you should definitely pay attention to. After all, a little awareness now might just prevent bigger troubles later on. Ready? Number 1, cold feet and hands. When your blood can't flow as well as it should, certain parts of your body might not get enough of the good stuff they need. Cold hands and feet are often the first ones to feel the effects. Your body works hard to keep your internal organs warm. So when circulation isn't great, it might not prioritize sending warm blood to your extremities, like your hands and feet. Now, let's talk about why you shouldn't ignore this. Poor blood circulation might be a sign of some underlying issues. For example, it could be a red flag for conditions like peripheral artery disease, PAD, or even problems with your heart. If these conditions aren't caught and managed early, they could lead to bigger health troubles down the road. And we're not just talking, science has got our back. There was a study in the BMC Complementary Medicine and Therapies that talked about how having cold hands and feet might actually be linked to a higher risk of heart disease. Another study revealed that when blood circulation isn't great, your body might struggle to warm up your fingers and toes. Number 2, fatigue. Ever find yourself feeling tired 24/7, even after catching some quality sleep? It might not just be a result of a busy schedule or lack of rest. Poor blood circulation could be playing a role in your constant fatigue. So the connection is, your blood carries oxygen and nutrients that your body's cells need to function properly. When blood circulation is compromised, those vital elements might not reach your cells efficiently. As a result, your cells might not produce energy as effectively as they should, leaving you tired and sluggish. Just like a car can't go fast without enough gas, your body can't stay energetic without enough oxygen and nutrients. Also, a study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that people with poor blood flow have more fatigue and lower stamina than those with healthy circulation. Number 3, slow healing. Have you ever noticed that a small cut or scrape seems to take forever to heal? Well, that could be another sign of poor blood circulation. When you get a wound, your body's natural healing processes kick in. White blood cells, nutrients, and oxygen rush to the site of the injury to promote tissue repair and fight off any potential infections. However, with poor blood circulation, this delivery system gets compromised. The blood carries all those essential components needed for healing. But if it's struggling to reach the wound efficiently, the healing process can slow down significantly. This means that even minor injuries might linger for much longer than they should, making you more susceptible to infections and complications. It's not just about surface wounds. Internal injuries, like muscle strains or deep tissue damage, can also take longer to heal if blood circulation is inadequate. So don't brush off slow-healing wounds as mere inconveniences. They could be signaling an underlying issue that deserves your attention. Number 4, pale skin. Your skin's color comes from the blood vessels underneath, and these vessels carry blood full of oxygen. When everything's going well, blood flows smoothly and delivers oxygen to your skin like it's supposed to. But sometimes things don't go as planned. Maybe you're not getting enough exercise, or your diet isn't the best. Your blood flow can slow down and might not reach the surface of your skin in the right amount, and that's when your skin starts losing its shine. You might notice your skin looking a bit more washed out than usual, lacking that lively tone you're used to. But that's not all. Sometimes, especially in places where the blood flow is really struggling, you might even spot a bluish hint. Number 5, numbness and tingling. Ever experienced that sensation of pins and needles in your arms or legs? It's like your limb fell asleep, but it's wide awake, and it's not a pleasant feeling. These sensations occur when the nerves in your extremities don't receive enough oxygen and nutrients due to restricted blood flow. When blood flow is compromised, your nerve cells might not function optimally, leading to these unusual sensations. So when you're sitting in an awkward position for a while, or something's pressing on a nerve, you might experience these sensations. But if it's happening more often or for no apparent reason, it could be a sign that your blood circulation needs a boost. Don't just shrug it off because poor blood flow might be linked to bigger health issues like diabetes or nerve damage. Number 6. Muscle cramps. Imagine you're working hard, like running or exercising. Your muscles are using up a lot of energy and producing waste products like lactic acid as they work. Normally, your blood vessels bring in fresh oxygen and nutrients and take away those waste products. But when blood circulation is sluggish, this process gets disrupted. The oxygen and nutrients can't reach your muscles as fast as needed, and waste products like lactic acid can build up. And too much lactic acid can make your muscles feel sore and tired. Plus, the lack of oxygen can cause your muscles to cramp up. It's like they're protesting the lack of attention from the blood flow. We've made it halfway through our list, and we sincerely hope you've enjoyed it so far. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Let's move forward with the video. Number 7. Hair and nail issues. They might seem unrelated, but they can actually tell you quite a bit about your blood flow. The blood flowing through your body carries oxygen, which gives your nails that healthy pinkish hue. But when your blood flow isn't proper, your nails might lose some of their color and look paler. They might even grow slower than usual and become brittle or weak. Now let's talk about your locks. Your hair follicles, these little pockets where your hair grows from, need a good supply of nutrients and oxygen to keep your hair looking its best. But if your blood circulation is poor, these follicles don't get all the good stuff they need. As a result, your hair might become weaker, more fragile, and even start thinning. So if you ever notice changes in your nails and hair, like paleness, slow growth, brittleness, or thinning, it might be time to pay attention. These signs could be your body's way of nudging you to check your blood circulation. Number 8. Erectile dysfunction. You know, that awkward topic that doesn't always get talked about openly? But guess what? It could actually be linked to poor blood supply. The blood vessels in that specific region need to open up and let more blood in to create an erection. But if these blood vessels aren't functioning well due to poor blood circulation, they might struggle to do their job. Now, why should you care about this? Beyond the obvious frustration, it could also be a sign of serious health concerns. Just like the other signs we talked about, erectile dysfunction can be a clue that your blood circulation isn't in good shape. It could be related to issues like cardiovascular problems, which affect the blood vessels and overall blood flow. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that men with erectile dysfunction were more likely to have problems with blood vessel function. Number 9. Digestive issues. Do you know how your digestive organs are responsible for breaking down the food you eat and turning it into energy and nutrients for your body? Well, they need a good blood supply to do their job effectively. If the blood flow isn't doing its job, the tummy team won't get the stuff it needs to work right. And guess what? This can cause some tummy troubles. One common problem is bloating, which is that uncomfortable feeling of fullness and puffiness in your stomach. When your digestive organs don't receive enough blood, they might not be able to process food efficiently, leading to this bloated sensation. Another issue that can arise is constipation. Your intestines rely on a healthy blood supply to help move food along and eliminate waste from your body. But when blood circulation is compromised, things can slow down, and you might find yourself having trouble with regular bowel movements. Additionally, poor blood circulation can even contribute to more serious conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. IBS is a disorder that affects the normal functioning of the digestive system, causing symptoms like stomach pain, cramps, and changes in bowel habits. Number 10. Cognitive problems. Your brain is like the boss of your body, controlling everything you do and think, but it needs a lot of oxygen and nutrients to work well. This stuff is carried by your blood. Now, if your blood isn't flowing properly, your brain might not get all the good stuff it needs. Just like when you're in a traffic jam and it takes forever to get somewhere, your brain might not function as smoothly if its blood vessels are clogged or not working great. If this goes on for a while, it could even cause serious problems, like a higher risk of stroke or other brain issues. Studies have checked this out too. Researchers have found that people with poor blood circulation can have problems with memory, attention, and even thinking abilities. So if you're noticing these cognitive issues, don't just brush them off. Number 11. Swelling. Ever noticed your ankles or legs swelling up, especially after sitting or standing for extended periods? This swelling, known as edema, can occur when blood circulation isn't working as it should. When blood flow is sluggish, fluid can leak from blood vessels into the surrounding tissues, causing them to swell. Edema can be uncomfortable and even painful, but more importantly, it could be an indicator of underlying issues. Heart problems, kidney issues, and even certain medications can contribute to edema. If the swelling persists or becomes severe, it's crucial to consult a healthcare professional to determine the cause and receive appropriate treatment. Don't just dismiss it as a normal part of your day. Your body might be trying to tell you something important. Number 12, dry eyes. Dry eyes might not seem directly related to blood circulation, but they can actually give us some clues about what's going on inside our bodies. Our eyes need a proper flow of blood to stay healthy and well lubricated. When blood circulation isn't up to par, it can affect the tiny blood vessels that nourish our eyes. These vessels carry essential nutrients and oxygen that keep our eyes moist and comfortable. If the blood supply to our eyes is compromised, it can lead to reduced tear production and poor tear quality. Tears are crucial for maintaining the health of our eye's surface and ensuring clear vision. When tears aren't produced in the right amount or are of poor quality, it can result in the sensation of dryness, irritation, and even blurred vision. Okay, now the good news is you're not powerless in this situation. Just by being aware of these signs, you're already taking the first step towards better health. If you've noticed a combination of these indicators, or if they're happening more frequently than usual, it's a good idea to consult a healthcare professional. Remember, your body has its own language, and paying attention to what it's saying can help you catch potential problems early on. So stay mindful, stay proactive, and keep those blood vessels flowing freely. Do you find this video informative or helpful? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!